What is up, my awesome YouTubers? Welcome back to From the Depths, where we are once again back in Unity, and that is because today I have a bit of a sneaky peeky previewy thingy of stuff and things. Yes, we are going to be talking about missiles because our missiles have had a bit of an update. We now can launch MIRVs, which means that we can place missiles into missiles So, alrighty, so the first bit of beeswax that we probably need to sort out is how our missiles are going to be fitting into another stage up. So, you know, a small missile into a medium missile, or medium missile into large missile, or small missiles into large missiles. So let's just get a little bit of a thing going up over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this example on a single rail. I think it might make a bit more sense like this if I do it like this for now. I'm just going to make a normal I don't know what normal is, but that's a normal sized missile. We have a normal sized missile. We have all of our favorite bits and bobs in our normal sized missile, except we need a new thing, and we can probably put it anywhere really. So I'm going to put it over here. We need an ejector. So the ejector has now made this missile into a child missile. This is going to be a missile that can spawn from a missile, you know, of a size above this. So you need that in with everything else, with all of your favorite bits and bobs, okay? So don't forget that. So once we have that, and if we look down here, it's telling us we need a container length of 5 meters, and we need a container volume of 0.61 meter cube, okay? Alrighty, and you're probably saying, you what? You what? Oh crap, I pushed the wrong thing. Oh Jesus Lord, oh God, we're getting stuck, okay. Right, let's get this thing down. Okay, so once you got your missile down, the parent missile, I probably exaggerated with the size here, but you know, we'll see. We need to set it up so it can spawn or it can launch our child missiles. Okay, so the first bit of beeswax we're going to say is, well, let's try and make this thing, you know, actually functional, actually, you know, usable. So I'm going to go fuel. I don't think we really need that to be that, you know, flexible and all of that good stuff. Let's have a look. Active radar. Okay, so we need 5 meters of container or containers. So the first thing that we need is the controller. Okay, the controller is going to tell our missile how to behave, how to spawn our child missiles, or launch our you know, smaller missiles. So we can use like distance to target. Okay. So it will launch them at 400 meters away in this case, or distance to target smart. Begin release procedure if the target range is lower than this value but is increasing. And I believe what that is saying, you know, if we have, like, if we fired the missile and the missile has flown over or past the target, then it will start to spawn it, or, you know, launch the child missiles. I haven't used it that much, so not too clear on that, but I think that's how it works really. And then, you know, obviously after 240 seconds it can release or launch our child missiles. We also have a stagger effect as well if you want, and we can get to choose, you know, what size of missiles to use. So with that, we need 5 meters of extension. Now currently I have to go out and back in just to get this to show up, so I'm gonna have to make a little note of that. Extension. All right, so that's gone up to 1.5 and there we go. That's 5 meters. That was 5 meters, right? That we needed 5 meters. Yeah, 5 meters at 0.61 meter cube volume, and our volume is currently, you know, much greater than that. So that's very good. So we can, you know, have a couple of, you know, extra warheads if we want on this missile. So currently that should fit into this. So if we were to pop down a working AI. Okay, so we have our AI installed, and I just set up a bit of a delay and a bit of stuff and things, you know, on the 1 turn and all of that, just to get it to go straight up and come straight back, well, come slowly or rotate slowly and come hopefully down above our target, you know, from the top down. So there's our mislead. At 400 meters it should launch the, oh crap, there we go, there's a child missile. And that hit. But there is a but. if we look over at this guy, you know, obviously we haven't set this guy up properly. So let's just quickly do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a dumbfire missile from our parent missile. And we're going to be using just the free internal space used for fuel, just for our short-range thruster, because our short-range thruster is pretty much going to go off, you know, straight away. So we now need, you know, 0.061 meters squared. I don't know if that changed. I can't remember if that changed or not. But anyway, we should still be okay. So at 400 meters, that had launched our little missile at the target. Very good, and it actually hit as well, even being a dumbfire missile like that. Okay, so we have all of this volume which we can use. We have the length, and now we have a crap load of volume that we can fill up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one of these. We're going to come around here. Oh Jesus, I'm clicking on things that are not in the game or in the window. Okay, so we have set up 4 missiles, right? So now we still have 5 meters, and we still have 0.061 meter cubed. So if we do 0.061 meter cubed, 0.0, what was it? 61 times 4, because now we have 4 missiles. So we need 244 volume there. So have a quick look over here, because I already forgot what we have. And we have 245. Now, is this going to work or not? Is there going to be a little bit of funny business? Let us have a look. Yeah, so all we need to do now is pretty much launch it, because these are all the exact same. These are all the same as this. They all have the ejector, so don't forget that. So there goes our parent missile. Where the hell is the target? Target's somewhere over there. Now, if we have enough volume and length, then all 4 of those missiles should disappear and they should launch. Okay, so as you can see, the 3rd or the 4th missile did not launch, and we need to therefore add in another extension. So now we have 0.27 meter cubed, which is supposed to be enough. So there goes our missile, and all 4 have been launched. As you can see, there's none left over here. Okay, so I have set our missile to launch this children's missiles from it at about 50 meters away from the target. That is pretty damn close, but we should still be able to see. There we go. They all spawned, all 4 spawned, all 4 hit. Very good. So that is that part sorted out. Now the reason why I did it like this in for singles is because, let me just turn this off, and let me just turn him off. So the reason why I did them in 4 singles like this is because if we use the small missile launcher. Okay, so we set up our small, our small missile launcher with all 4. So in here, if you look here, it's 5 meters, 0.61 meter cubed. However, you still have to multiply that by 4 because there's 4 missiles in there. So if we get rid of these guys, turn this thing back on, you will notice that all 4 of these missiles are going to vanish as soon as they are launched currently from the parent missile. So there you go, that's all 4. They have been launched. So if we were a bit short on the volume, you would have seen only 3 being launched. Okay, so you've decided that on your construct you have enough space to have 2 of these medium, missiles, and you install it, and you get into a fight, and you launch both. Let me just come out of build mode, go on a bit of a pauseness. Right, so they've been launched. Let's come over here. So here come our 2 missiles, our 2 parent missiles. And as you can see, only 4 has spawned. Okay? So yeah, so that means that we need to make another pod for this guy. So let's just quickly do that. Okay, so these guys have launched. They have gone into the spaciness. Don't ask me why I made it like that, but yeah. Crap. Okay, let me just do a bit of a pause. So there come our two parent missiles. And there is the child's, or the little missiles that have spawned from it. Like so. But I hear you all screaming, but what if we wanted to put everything in a large missile at the same time? And I will say, yes, you can. You can most definitely put everything in a large missile. So let us put in another 2 of these and another 2 of those. Give me one moment. Alrighty, so there is that. Now you've probably noticed that I have removed the ejectors from our medium missiles, because the ejectors are not going to affect these missiles now, because these are going to be child missiles as well. So on this we can pretty much set it up the same as our small ones. Okay, so what I've done is I've just moved all of these up by 1. They're still the same. They're still the same, you know, length, I believe. Yeah, they're still the same. So that's that. I just moved them up by 1. Added a short range thruster and just, you know, piled on the frag warheads there. Right, so we have a parent, which is also a child, which is going to be launched from one large. Alright, so now as you can see, now we have a container length required section. So we need a container length of 10 meters and 491 meter cubed of extensions. So we need 10 meters, and oh my god, that's gonna, oh Jesus Lord, I'm clicking on the god crap. I hate Unity. I hate it because of that. Right, let's just bring this up. Yeah. Okay, so we have 10 meters. So we got the 10 meters, and we have 1.963 meter cube volume. So let us quickly go back over here, because I have already forgot. Okay, so we're 0.491. 0.491 times 4 is 1964. Do we have enough? Oh my god, I already forgot. 1963, god damn it, Nick, would you please? God, that is that's so goddamn annoying. Right, so I hate it. Right, extension, we need another one of these horrible goddamn things. So we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna put in this. There you go. Right, so there goes our large missile. I have spawned this guy way over here in the distance, just so we can see, you know, things separating nicely, hopefully. So this guy is set to pop about 600 meters, I think. So there goes our mediums. Let's just have a better look. So there's our mediums. There is all 4. And our mediums has spawned or launched the smallers. The smallers. And there you go. And we only lost a couple. Well, we only lost 4 there. Remember, those are dumbfire. So yes, that is that bit sorted out. So let's say you were feeling a little bit on the funny side, and you wanted to launch 2 of these pods in one missile. So obviously, you know, you do the whole thingy times 4 and then times 2 again to get your area, and that is what it would look like. Over hither, nope, down here. Okay, so let's see what that would look like. So we're supposed to see 8 little missiles coming out from this dude. There we go. Let's have a little look over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. And oh crap, wrong button. Oh god, oh Jesus, everything's getting stuck. Okay. And there you go. Look at that lovely mess. I just love the way this thing, you know, just goes splat all over the place. Body parts all over the place. It's just awesome. It's just totally awesome. So that is that bit. I mean, obviously, you know, you can make smaller ones in this if you want, or you can put the small ones in the big, in the large missile as well if you want. So yes, it can also be used on a turret, and we're going to be firing downfire missiles from that, which is very good. Those are EMPs, 4 small ones. Let's have a little look-see. So this is what we were just using there with this. So we also had, you know, 2 frag warheads. I think the missile itself hit as well. Yeah. So you can attach it to a turret. The only thing is, if we have like another missile, another medium missile, we're going to have another one of these. And this is one of the things that is sort of like bugging me just a little bit from this this update, or you know, this new feature is that we have to have this attached to the same missile controller that the parent missile is on. I mean, I would have liked if we could, I don't even know if it can be a thing or not, is to say in the container controller to have a slider which can see which missile controller IDs that we have on the construct, or just the ability to allow us to enter the missile controller ID. So for example, we have this over here, which is 1251. 1251 could be holding our child missiles somewhere on our construct, or perhaps it has to be within a couple of meters of range or something, you know, if it needs a limitation. And so in here, you know, we would say, yeah, could you like use 1251 as, you know, the missiles that you're going to launch, rather than have it on the same turret. Because like I said, you know, if you have 3, then you're going to need to have 3 of these guys on the same turret, and that is going to start to make things a little bit too big. But yeah, having said all that, I mean, it's a pretty damn fun new update coming to from the depths. I mean, there's a hell of a lot more things that I could do with these missiles. I mean, even rather than just having them with a short range thruster, perhaps to set up the parent missile that it launches in such a way and it comes down pretty much above the target in question, and just letting loose these little missiles. You can put anything you want. You can have even attach new magnets to them. That is no problem at all. So you have a hell of a lot of ways, you know, to do things with this. Let's see, what else can I test? Okay, so I have done a quick setup under the sea over here. Where is that? Let's have a look and see how the torpedoes do. Let's actually just go through the torpedo itself. So this is the torpedo itself. It's pretty, you know, simple torpedo. I have enough space to add, you know, 2 little warheads to it, and also add in a couple of these for some reason or another. That's the sort of torpedo that I wanted to do. You know, that's yeah. I don't know why, but yes, that is what I wanted to use, and let's see how they do. So at some point, I forgot what range. There they go. There goes the little mines. They are on a short range thruster. Sorry, a torpedo propeller, I think. My God, I've already forgot. I just checked it and I forgot what I put on it. Yes, they are on a torpedo propeller with magnets. Yeah, I mean, they're doing pretty well, to be honest. It's quite a decent. Here's the small ones coming in, and the mediums. Okay, so what we have over here is a missile interceptor, a couple of sticky flares. So this is hopefully going to attract the missiles coming from, you know, the enemy, and hopefully at 700 meters away that it will launch these guys at, you know, those incoming missiles. Hopefully. So let's see how that is going to play out. So there's the missiles, there is our flares, attracting them. There goes our small interceptors, which are flares themselves, and there you have it, really. That is it. That did pretty much what I wanted it to do. Very, very good. So you can also use them as missile interceptors. Pretty damn awesome. But for now, my awesome YouTubians, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you have, remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Like it owes you money. So for now, take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.